Hi, my name's Paul Hayler and I'm now going to fit a double bridle to Valentino, which is Bobby's Grand Prix horse. So first things first, put the reins over the head, both reins together, so that you have control, so if they do disappear you can hold them by the neck here. Next thing is, look at the double bridle here, it has two bits. As you put the bridle on, you put the snaffle bridle over the curb here, so that primarily you're just putting one bit into their mouth. Put your arm up between their ears, hold the top of the headpiece, then with your thumb and forefinger hold the bit and you push the fingers into their mouth, either side of their teeth so you don't get bitten, and the horse will open his mouth, slide the bits in carefully so they don't bang his teeth or hurt him. Once the bits are quietly in his mouth, carefully put the furthest ear through and then the near ear through. When you put the bridle on, make sure that it sits straight. So it's good to stand in front of the horse, check that the brow band and the snaffle and the curb are straight. Then when you feed the noseband through, just check each side so that the noseband is underneath the two side straps here, the throat lash. We come round here. I then do the throat lash up next. Keep my arm through the reins here so the horse doesn't disappear. When the throat lash is done up, good boy, check that you haven't got it too tight. So just check 4 fingers on the side of the cheek piece here. It allows the cheek piece, the throat lash here, to hang down nicely and not get too tight and restrict the horse's breathing. Then we go to the noseband, making sure it's straight. Fasten the back of the noseband up, making sure that you can still get a finger down the side here, so again it's not too tight. The other thing as well to check on the cheek piece here, you can still run your fingers underneath the cheek piece here. Again, there's no pressure points. And again, be able to run your thumb over the top of the pole here. Again, allowing for enough pressure, not to push too much down on the pole. Once you've got the double bridle bits in here, then you need to look how the bits lie in the horse's mouth. So you look at the snaffle, the bridle, and it should have a slight wrinkle here on the corner of his mouth, and then the curved bit lies slightly lower, and be very careful just to check that the bits aren't hitting his teeth here. There's enough space there that the bits lie flush on the jaw. Now, fitting a double bridle, it takes a while to get the right combination of bits. We use Bomber bits, and they are a great company because they make the bits to design around the horse's jaw. So the design of the bits is really important to the horse's mouth. You have to look at the actual structure of the horse's mouth. Some horses have fat tongues, thin tongues, and quite fleshy gums. So you have to take that into consideration when you're actually fitting the bits and what design of bits. Then you have to take in consideration how the response of the bits for each horse. So that's a little bit trial and error, and you need to make sure you have a good trainer, coach to help you decide and get the right feeling for the horses. Then we come around to the curb chain here. Now you make sure that when the curb chain's you keep twisting it so that all the links lie flat, so that they go flat on the back of the horse's jaw, so there's no pinching of the skin. And once it's lie flat, then you find the correct tightness for the curb, turn the link upside down and click on the bottom here. So then you end up with the curb bit, the curb lying straight down, and then the curb chain nice and flush without any pinching on the curb here, so that when you pick up the reins here, the bit should have a nice contact with the horse's mouth here, and not be, when you take the contact of the curb rein, the bit should not become parallel to the ground, so there's a 45-degree angle with the bit to the horse's mouth.